Do you know what I love doing, lads? I love getting all of the FPL points. So what if we could create a team that got all of the points? So hey, it's the Gameweek 28 Dream Team. This is the series where I build the best possible team out there, a team full of my dreams that I think will contain the players that will score the most points this week. Where we are doing this because just a bit of fun really, isn't it? But also it could actually help you with some potential transfers as well, where if you really fancy the look of one of these players in this team, no, not in that way, just their fixture, then this could convince you to get them in to get all of the points. Lovely stuff. But before we get into the team and the never ever failed before predictions for the Dream Team, let's first talk about the sponsor for today, OneFootball. OneFootball is the all-in-one football app that every football fan will enjoy, where it does a ton of amazing great features which I use all of the time. These including keeping me up to date with all of the latest football news from around the world, but you can also use it to help you with FPL, by keeping an eye on the Premier League, see what teams are the best performing teams right now, and you can also use it to check out players, see how they've been doing, check out their stats and filter by different competitions, all of that great stuff to find the best ever players right now. Everything to help you with FPL, but also make sure you know ball. So if you like what you see, you can click on the link at the top of the video description to download for free today. That's OneFootball, free to get right now. And right now it's time to get our pillow out and start dreaming of the best team we can make this week. The team that I think can do the real big dirty business here. So the first set of players to join us and the first fine gentleman here are Kane and Bale, or shall I say Hareth Kale, or just Bane. The new dynamic duo smashing in all of those golazos together lately. Cheers boys, son's crying now, let him get involved as well, yeah? But Spursy have actually been quite damn alright the last couple of games, with both of these fellas both slapped in a brace in their last league games, and Kane also did it in the Europa League just now as well. So the Welsh golfer is properly in form, and the Herald of the Kane is absolutely going for it lately. So could they both score all of the goals this week, where they will both very much hope so in the North London derby against Arsenal? That's right, the informed Spursy against the usually wibbly-wobbly Arsenal. Mourinho versus Arteta, surely all of the goals, right? Where to be fair, you know, the Arsenal defence does average about 17 mistakes made a game. No, a half. That's what they're doing right now. So I'm pretty sure goals could be involved in this game, and why not get these fellas in? Where it might not be too comfortable for the Spursy, but surely all of the goals, which means all of the points for these players, making them join the dream, yeah. But the next two geezers and the next two lads to join us are actually the Aston Villains with these. Well, they'll be looking to sweep up the floor next week, trying to make it extra squeaky clean for that cleany sheet income in, as they try and secure those points against Newcastle. Easy, right? Well, maybe, because Newcastle are absolutely wobbled right now with a lot of injuries going around, where they could probably field the starting 11 team all in hospital beds right now. They got that many players out. Which also means they're kind of relying on Joe Linton to score all of their goals. The striker that scored one goal this season. Oh dear to them. No, sorry, I apologise. The best player in the world, Joe Linton, he's going to score a hat-trick in this game. Clean sheet, not going to happen. But now, with how good the Emmy Brickwall Martinez has been, and Matty in here who's targeting more clean sheets, surely the Villa boys can proper lock out the Geordies from even having a sniff in this game, never mind any goals. And the double defence has to be in here for that double clean sheet locked in. It's literally already secured in your account. Congratulations, lads. But next, and the final double trouble duo actually joining us for today, it is the mighty Chelsea boysies with these. Tuchel just having a bit of fun, really, isn't he? Having a chill and doing quite well. Where Chelsea they're just looking pretty good, aren't they? Pretty good. And I would say especially at the back, a lot of clean sheets incoming for them. But then again, if you thought the pep roulette was annoying enough, the Tuchel tombola is actually even worse. It's genuinely spin your jaw worthy. Oh dear, I'm discombobulated. Who's he going to pick next? But actually, the only lad that's played every single game under him in the league so far is actually Cesar Azpilicueta. Hey! He's finally back after having a pretty damn good season last season, didn't he? And he's having a good run of form in this team, helping them get all of the clean sheets, so he has to be in the team for that this week. But you know, Leeds, there might not actually be a team that can be easily beaten, you know? But when they do play against a team that really contain them and really don't let them have the ball, then they literally can't do anything. So I gotta chuck the Chelsea lads in here. But I thought, why not add another little spicy option into here, chucking Mason Mount into there as well. Where Mount has actually been proper on it like Sonic lately, and his new attacking role under Tuchel is actually more attacking than he was under Lampard. How does that happen then? So I reckon he could well get onto something and get all of the points this week. So the boys in blue are here, hopefully not making my predictions of blue and actually score me some points in this stream. Team. But next, and it's the best player in the league, who is also in great form right now, so he just had to be in here, and that is the one and only Kevin De Bruyne! He's back, and you know, shouting that just gives me all of the serotonin, so it just gives me an excuse to do it, really. But last time out, Man City were really turning it on in style, weren't they? Slapping Southampton with the nice 5 goal-assos in that game. But 2 of them come in from the sexy ginger lad right here. Now Fulham, you know, are actually quite the difficult opponent right now, where, you know, they did just beat Liverpool, fair play to them. But then again, who can't beat Liverpool right now? And I wouldn't be too surprised if Fulham could maybe get a draw here, make it a little bit tougher, but I do think Man City is going to whip out some magic no matter what way it goes and still get a few goals in here. So will the sunburnt Belgium man here be involved in them? Surely your money will be yes on that one, so yeah, get him in. Then the next player, and some, the other side of Manchester, will actually say is the best player in the league. And to be fair, he's the best in terms of FPL points this season so far, and he doesn't look like he's going to lose that anytime soon. And that is in fact Bruno! He was definitely a Bruno if you sold him last week, because no matter the opponent, he still manages to score, and he got a penalty last week and a goal, and everybody was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't sell him. That's right, don't sell him. And he just somehow manages to score all the time, doesn't he? Penalty still count as a goal, right? Yeah, okay. But this week he plays against a quite tough bubble-blowing West Ham, which, you know, could well frustrate them. But the player that scored the most points, he's on penalties, he's always involved in an attack in one of the most attacking teams in the league. Sometimes when you have all of that, the opposition is actually quite irrelevant. But I think what will be relevant this week will be Bruno when he gets all of the points and all of the goals this week, which is why he's the next player to join the dream. But the next few players in this team are actually quite wacky picks, if I'm honest. So you know what, I think I'm just going to yeet them all at you at the same time. And those guys are the Portuguese Luke Shaw, Ricardo Pereira, the half-pigeon, half-goal-scoring man, Richarlison, and the best flip-flop player in history, Ballon d'Or one day, acting like a salmon fish on the other, and that is Zaha. Pereira is part of a Leicester team without a lot of their main players right now, so, you know, a bit unlucky for them, as they probably won't be as free scoring without them. But a team that is even worse at scoring than them right now is the Sheffield relegated United. So, you know what, easy clean sheet for Pereira in there, but maybe him being a very attacking defender, he could also get on some attacking returns as well. Richarlison has finally got his shooting boots on. Like, I think he's just been practicing his goal celebrations more than actually trying to score a goal, you know. But finally, he's turned that around and got 4 goals in a row now. And this week, he plays against the Burnley team that have been conceding all of the shots, all of the goals, all of the chances lately, and they haven't kept that many clean sheets at all. Is that going to continue with Richarlison in the team? Maybe. And then Wilfie Zaha is in here to finish off the team, just for bants, really, innit? But now, Palace are being very poor Palace lately, aren't they? But it's been because they haven't had Zaha. But I think with how much West Brom are going to want to try and push forward and try and get a result in this game, I think it could leave them open for Zaha to have a bit of a laugh himself, a bit of Zaha, and get a goal of himself in this game. And maybe even a bit of a spanking by him as well. Making that the end of the team. And that is it for the Gameweek 28 Dream Team. The team completely made up of my dreams that I think will go on and score the most points this week. It's very hard to predict. It's never ever right. But you know, it's just a bit of fun, innit? But that is it for today. Or is it? Where I'll be doing a live Gameweek 28 Q&A chat later on, answering all of your questions, chinwagging with any team decisions you may have, and get all of you boys ready to absolutely smash it this week. Great stuff. So thanks for watching, and remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.